So, hello again. This time we will be talking about the Pocket Tracer. Explore the smart city. So, let's start. As you can see here, these are the instructions on what to do when you are going to study the smart city. The last time I discussed about, what do you call that? Um, this one. Hindi ko na papatagalin pa. So, the first thing to do is click the ISP server. So, ISP cloud, which is located here. This is the ISP cloud. So it says there that click the ISP cloud and examine the resources that it offers to the city. So it offers servers, cloud servers, and coaxial splitter. The coaxial splitter is basically a splitter um, which connects these blue lines and from from smart home, city offices, and the cell tower. It is all connected through the coaxial splitter, which is connected to the cloud. Then this. So let's go back. Click the back button, which city networks are connected using the red serial cables. So this one should answer ha. Itong letter B. All, lahat ng may underlines is kailangan sagutan. So, sabi dyan, which city networks are connected using the red serial cables? So, first off, smart grid, smart parking, smart traffic, city offices. So, those were the networks that are connected with the ISP cloud. So, next, packet tracer labels connection between network devices, but it can be turned on. So, I've already done this earlier. Hindi pa ako nag-record. So, go to options, preferences, then under this interface, um, whatever, click always show port labels. And then close. So, as you can see, nakikita natin kung ano mga labels nila. Ayan. Then, which city networks are connected using the blue coaxial cable? So, as you can see, you can find that smart home is connected. Then the smart office. Am I right? Smart office. Then the cell tower. Ayan. And the coaxial splitter. And the cloud and the central office. So that's basically what you will do is find all those items that are connected or devices that are connected with the blue lines, the blue coaxial lines. So next, click the city offices. The city offices is here. Am I right? Yeah. This is the city offices. Wait, let me zoom out a little bit. Paano ba i-zoom out to? Okay. Ito. Yan, zoom out. So, click the city office cluster. Why are the two connections leading to it from the ISP cloud? The two connection ISP cloud. Ito ba yun? So, I think this is it. This one, this blue line. I know. I think ito yun, yung pula tsaka yung blue. Yan, those two wires. Kasi itong cellphone is connected to the cell tower. So the blue and red line is connected to this cloud. So the question is, why are there two connections leading to it from the ISP cloud? I already know what my answer is. Pero kasi Um, it's up to you to determine how to answer that. So I won't answer that. Ano, that's your problem, not mine. Ah, so, turo ko lang. Ano ba yung kinokonektahan niya? So, the city office, what do you call this switch ba to? Or server. So, the city office server is connected to the cloud and the traffic control. Ayan. So, next na. Reminder lang, you should elaborate your answer, sabi ni sir. So, uh, that should explain why traffic control and this server or this device is connected to the cloud. This coaxial meter, then the cloud. So think about your answers. Then letter E, click the back button. Which city networks are wirelessly connected to the cell tower? So dito yung cell tower. So you find it. The city office, the smart parking, and the smart home. Yun. Binigay ko na yung sagot ha. Cell tower, which are connected, the city office, the smart home, the smart parking. Which device in the smart home are connected to the cell tower? So let's go to the smart home. As you can see, the devices that are connected to the smart home is the tablet and the smartphone. Which device in the smart parking cluster are connected to the cell tower? So let's go back and find the smart parking. Uh, these are connected to the smartphone and this S parking RT or um, alam ko server to eh. Basta yun. Ang hanapan nyo lang is yung blue line, which is the what do you call this? Rugged lane ba yan? Or whatever. Basta yun. So tapos na tayo dyan. Smart parking naman tayo. The city is made up of a number of systems represented in the example by cluster. The smart parking clusters allow city officials and citizens to benefit from its IoT implementation. Why? Let me ask you something. Why is that uh, the citizen or the people around the city benefits about the smart parking? For me, the implementation of the smart parking is very smart because it allows people to park their cars uh, smartly. That's why it's called smart parking. But especially, yung isasagot natin, ulit-ulit ko na lang sinasabi, dapat i-elaborate natin. So, yun. Ngayon ko lang rin nabuksan to, so learn with me. A device in the smart parking cluster can be monitored and controlled remotely through any computer in the city office cluster. Because all smart parking cluster device is connected to city IoT server, which is this. This is the city IoT server. Click the city IT laptop. Or what's the laptop? Smart city. Saan yung laptop? City office cluster. So, okay. This is the city IT laptop. Then, navigate to desktop, web browser. Then, in the web browser, type 195.0.0.2. So, I think I should sign up. Park. Oh, wait. Park, park. Park, park. Yeah. As you can see here, these are the connected devices um, which indicates what devices are connected there. So we have the space and metal detection, parking street light, and it has motion, I think, and so on and so forth. There's street camera, spaces. Hmm. Tanong ko lang ulit, etong metal sensor and metal detection, what is the use of it and these spaces? So, siguro naman, common sense, parking space yun. So, whenever it detects metal, which is metal is used for making cars, especially when it detects metal, that means there is someone parked in there. Okay, so let's move on. You may have a few minutes until all the network devices become online and the parking meters can reach out to. Yan, yan natin. Wala pa nagpa-park eh. Ayan, so parking street light by dumaan. Hmm. Makikita naman natin yan eh, kung meron. So, kung may dadaan dun sa street light, iilaw siya. Actually, here in Labangan, ganun yung gamit. Yung mga solar lamps na may motion sensor. Ito sa amin, papunta sa amin, ganun yung gamit. Yan. So, okay na yan. The question is, what is displayed? So, as you can see, kanina nagbi-blink-blink siya. Whenever a car passes the street lamp, those street lamp uh, activates itself and same as the webcam. Ayan o. Whenever someone is over speeding, what happens is the street cam uh, takes the picture of the license plate of the speeding vehicle so that they can implement proper justice because speeding is bad. Okay, let's move on. The parking meters register themselves with the server and send status update periodically. Click the P space 1 meter to expand it. So this is the P space 1. What is the value displayed? 0. Without closing the City IT laptop window, go back to the smart parking cluster. So, nandito pa rin naman tayo. Wait. Smart parking cluster. Smart parking. Smart parking cluster. Uh, what is the value now? Let's see. Same lang. Kasi siguro hindi pa sila nagpa-park. So, let's try siguro. This is the parking space one. Yun, there. Uh, the metal sensor detects that there is metal in the parking lot. And it's, what do you call this? In its space. So, let's go back. See? That's what the metal detector is for. So, that was the answer for my question earlier. So, the value displayed is what? Let's see. 20. Mm. So let's continue. While useful as a monitoring tool for city administration, regular citizens should have access to the interface in the server to allow citizens to monitor what parking spaces are available in a given street. Another web page has its design. So, punta ulit tayo sa City Laptop. So, close lang natin ulit to. Then, web browser. Balik lang ulit tayo. Sa smartphone pala, sorry. Hmm, ano? Close the City Laptop and navigate to the Smart Parking Cluster. Click Smartphone and open its webcam. Smartphone. Click the smartphone and open its web browser. Type 10, 10, 10, 10. So as you can see, city parking manager, parking is free. So let's try to park a car. So let's go for the yellow one. Pinark natin siya doon, then wala pa rin nangyayari. Wait, try natin sa iba. Yun, the parking 5 is taken. So I think this is lay-by. This one. Oh, refresh pala siya. So hintayin natin. Yun. Sorry, it's not lay-by pala. Parking nga siya. Yan. So, yun. Let me take a few minutes for oh, alam niya na yan. So, nag-load na yung website. What happens is it shows the city parking manager. It shows which parking spot is free. Without closing the smartphone window, drag the oh, we've already done that. So, alam niya na yung sasagot dyan. Go back to the smartphone window. The web browser should still be displaying the page. Oh, nasagot na rin yan. Ito na yung nangyari. So the parking spots not only report to the IoT registration server host, but also reports to the local parking service of the host. So let's go to the city office. Then traffic control. Hindi, dito. It's just the city offices. City offices. Then, try natin dito sa laptop. Let's go. 10.10, 10.10.10. Ano naman? Yun na yun. At least, we'll see that it's working. It's working fine. Smart traffic. Another component of smart city is smart traffic. In this example, smart traffic allows emergency vehicles such as ambulance, paramedic communicate with the traffic light system to provide free passage in case of an emergency. Navigate to smart traffic. Yan. So, kailangan yata natin pawangwangin to. Ang alam ko ha. Wait. Smart traffic. In this example, street light 1 and street light 2 are playing the role of traffic lights. So, this was the street light 1. I think this is the street light 2. The paramedics are responding an emergency get closer to the traffic as they turn green. Click and drag the paramedic truck. Oh, so see, the priority is the paramedic truck because it has to go here, I think. Ayan. So, ganun lang. Ayan, madali lang naman siya intindihin. So, sagot doon is the traffic control or smart traffic recognizes the emergency vehicle as a priority. That's why the traffic light turned green because it prioritized the emergency vehicle because it has something emergency to do. So, a very good example of uh, smart devices used in a right way. Kasi especially here in the Philippines po siya, dami ko na-encounter na ganyan. Nagdadrive ako ng motor, nagdadrive ako ng kotse. May ambulansya, yung mga tricycle, hindi man lang tumatabi. Mga ano. Kumbaga, what if kung ikaw yun nandun sa situation na yun, ikaw yung driver, what would you do? Ako, siguro, kasi I've been there. Ako tatabi ako kasi what if ikaw yung nasa ambulansya, di ba? Naranasan ko yun sa Cavite ako. Meron dun tricycle driver nag-counterflow kasi parang nanganganak na yung asawa niya. Alam mo lahat tumabi. Kasi nga yun yung tinatawag na sense of urgency. Sense of emergency or urgency kasi you're urgent kumbaga kung may puntahan kang importante na kailangan buwis buhay na yung ano, diba? So let's continue. Oh, ayan na yung B. What happens to the traffic light on the right? No. Traffic light on the right is here. Hmm. Alam niyo na siguro yan. Napakadali na yan. Move the paramedic away from the traffic light on the right and place it close to the red car. Oh, it turns red. Dito siya sa malapit. The paramedics vehicle sent a message to the MCU controlling traffic lights and request. Ayun, yun ang yung sinasabi ko kanina. Take some time to analyze the code running in the MCU in the ambulance by navigator. Where's the MCU? Take some code running navigate to the MCU programming. Main circuit board yata MCU. I think this is it. Programming. Yun. Intindihin nyo lang to. So, actually hindi ko maintindihan eh. Pero basically what it says is when when it detects the emergency vehicle, so sabihin na natin na may what do you call this, may camera dito or may RFID dito na unique RFID which pag nabasa ng traffic light, maaano nila na emergency yun. So, yun. You may need to click on advanced button at the bottom of the device's windows before the programming tab can be displayed. Ayun, napuntahan ko na yun. Part 4 reflection. Um, when sensor software and servers are interconnected, it is possible to gather data and monitor events. This allows decisions to be made based on event-driven data. The key point of this example is to show that connected things can monitor and act if they are capable of executing program, connected to sensors to actuators, connected to other devices via the network. A regular chair, for example, can be prepared to track and record the weight and number of every person who sits on it. So, itong part 5, sasagutan niya rin. So, yun lang. I hope pumasa tayo sa finals and good luck. Salamat.